You're welcome back. It's time for Showbiz. All week we've been talking about Nana Appiah Mensah, Men's Gold, #1. And we're still going to be talking about him for some time to come. Is that all right, Miss G?
No. There's so much drama. Now,
Every day there's something new.
So now the drama has shifted, but it has to do with a signee of a sister company,
right?
And that's Shatta Wale and his baby mama. You know that during his Rain concert, there was a ring given to Michi. So we knew that this year was going to be the year where they were going to walk down the aisle. And unfortunately, it's not looking so, at least not yet, because they are in the news, and these two are in the news for, well, not too pleasant reasons. Now,
I heard they've been chasing each other with daggers and knives.
So one has a gun, one has a knife. And, I don't know, showbiz couple. Maybe they're doing it for the gram. But let's say what has been happening. Now, we've heard reports that, and it started from a post by those called celebs on Instagram, that Shatta Michi has absconded with their son, Majesty, and a Range Rover with documents that belongs to Shatta Wale. And then people began to post. So if we can pull up what those call celebs posted. So this is a post by those call celebs on Instagram that broke the story that this was actually what was happening in the camp of Shatta Wale. And people began to post that, yes, they had seen Michi in Kumasi with a certain black Range Rover. Then Michi herself came to post that that those call celebs needs to get the details of the story. But she's been ranting on her snap, so this is what she's been posting. And she says, I've been through worse with you, but this is the last straw, and never will I go through this drama again, inshallah. So that's from Michi on her snap today. And then this one, she says, last time this happened, I was quiet for 3 months and over, and they had their fun with my image, even involved my mom, and now we can never speak again. I don't come here to cry. It's not a sob story. It's just won't give that. I just won't give that opportunity again. I've been a good woman, and I'm not perfect, but I've really tried. And there's the last one from her on the issue, and it says, let's see the last one. There's a last post to say, you don't know my struggle because I never speak up. So don't sit somewhere and judge what you don't know. So these are from Michi on her Snapchat. I pray she's the one using the Snapchat though to
so she's been struggling with
things. That's what she's saying. But let's see what Shatta Wale has been saying about this. Actually,
he's been speaking already
indirectly to her, because she's been throwing jabs, and other people have been throwing jabs at those called celebs who put out the story. And here's what Shatta had to say.
To all those calls coming on my phone saying, and that's blah blah, and what's going on and blah blah. I'm sorry, I don't need anything from none of you. You get what I'm saying? If someone really talk, say my girl and this thing, this thing, this thing. Charlie, if my girl matter where you won't put in matter for outside, where they put for outside. Right now they just like with Instagram and so if you want to beat somebody, beat the person.
All right, so that's he said more actually in that post he made on his platform, and basically he says he doesn't need anything. Nobody should call him to ask him questions about what's happening between he and Michi. And this is not the first time, so people are not giving it much attention like they would, because I think last year we had they separated, and she even stated in the snap that they are separated a while
several times,
and she had even told us that she was not going back.
But if her snap is to be believed, she says this is the final straw.
Well, she always says it's a final. We pray that this is, we pray that, the best.
I mean, if he's abusing her, abuse in any form should
then
not be tolerated.
She abused him as well. One is with the knife, one is with a gun, one is chasing somebody.
So they're abusing each other.
She's already granted the interview to say that is the kind of love they have.
Oh,
so
really?
Let's see what happens after this. But,
dangerous love.
Well, that's the best title for this one. There's no drama in this sector. This sector has a lot of drama. And this drama is between the newlywed Gifty Adorye. Now she says we should call her Mama Ga 1. Empress Mama Ga 1. And she this time around is accusing of the woman who was supposed to take care of her decor at her wedding of not showing up. And they began to do the back and forth on social media. It looks like that gets results better. So let's see Gifty's post. So she called her out. If you don't want trouble, bring me my money. She even threatened to take her to, or report her to the police. And so she called her out, and she had a response for Gifty. And she said, what money? What money are you asking for? Go to the police station and I'll show up. You paid for both engagements and wedding setup. I did your engagement for you. In the course of working on your wedding day, I collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. What money are you asking for, Madam Gospel Musician? The money I use for rentals or what? Take me to the police and I'll show up. You think you're a celebrity, so you can bully me. Provide receipts for what you have paid. You even refuse to pay for workmanship because you said you are a celebrity. After calling several times to threaten me to refund your money to you, you have now jumped to social media, and people jump in on this one back and forth on social media. So there are people who have also written their parts of it, calling her names. She comes to mock them and all that.
So we don't know who's telling the truth at this point.
At this point, we don't know. I hear her management team said that the woman actually went also to pick these things that she was going to use for the setup from somebody else and collapsed upon seeing the person because she had lied to the person. So we don't know who is telling the truth, like you're saying. But what we know for sure is that Gifty Adorye is chilling. And she's not chilling alone. She's chilling with her mommy. They're training.
I know my level. I know my level. Breaking news. My chief bridesmaid. In fact, I salute you. The great woman behind. Okay, that is all the way back on the Okada. I know my love.
Freedom. Shatta. Freedom. Freedom.
He actually runs in the family. It runs in the family.
Like mother, like daughter.
Like mother, like daughter. But Gifty Adorye, I know you hear this message. You've promised to grant me an interview. I'm still waiting for the call. You promised to call back. Mr. Adorye, please allow your wife to speak to us. We also need to touch her fan base with what has been happening. Looks like some good things have been happening after marriage, so let her speak to us. All right, so there's no drama beyond our shores. In Nigeria, there's drama. Now, I'm going to take you back to this song that was put together by the man called Falz the Bad Guy. It's called This Is Nigeria.
This is Nigeria. Look how I'm living now. Look how I'm living now. Everybody be criminal. This is Nigeria. Look how we living now. Look what we eating now. Everybody be criminal. This is Nigeria. Just because I'm on TV now. Person will not get work is checking to see if my watch is original. This is Nigeria. Whether Madam Philomena. Money vanish for your office, 36 million, you tossing an animal. This is Nigeria. Never any recession. When looters and killers and stealers are still...
Okay, so this song actually brought some issues to Falz. And I remember in August when we went for the AMVCA, we had a conversation about the song with him because the Islamic community are threatening to sue him. Let's go back to that.
I wanted to... It was banned on a radio station, some time ago. And apparently it was tagged vulgar. I don't know what part of the song is vulgar. It doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm taking it up. I'm gonna go to court actually.
And I know that you're going to go to court with the Islamic community as well.
Well, they said they were going to go to court. I've been waiting for them. I've not received any process. I've not received any letter. Nothing.
Don't you think also that the claim that they make that you said this is Nigeria where everyone is a criminal could be, you know?
Yeah, no, it's not literal, and that's what people misconstrue. It's not a literal interpretation of that word. Everybody, it's a hyperbole.
Okay, Araba, I made us throw back to this conversation because he's back again.
Okay, with another
This time,
controversial song.
Yes, and this time I think he's mocking the Islamic community. Because listen to this video carefully.
Yeah.
He said some Muniru made noise. He's been waiting for him in court.
Okay.
If you know the story, you will get it. Let's hear.
All right.
Talk.
Willis, get that. Anything I talk, make you talk am again. Talk am again. Anything I talk, make you talk am again. Talk am again. Brother Moody shout finish, we don't see him for court. We don't see him for court. Election don't they come, then go need your support. Then go need your support. Since CFC Boston, we don't see you for club.
That is one controversial musician.
I'm telling you, well, people say because he's a lawyer, he tends to know what he's doing, and he would try to, you know, tighten every part that he needs to. Okay. But you need to listen to this one because he says that a certain president who has a 4-year tenure spent 3 years on holidays, and he still wants to be voted for. I don't know
we
how.
know who that president is.
Well,
but our lips are.
He didn't mention names, so we also don't have any right to mention the names. So anyway, thank you for having me. I'm off for a great weekend.
All right, Miss G, I will be joining you for that great weekend. Where are you going this weekend?
Oh, let me not tell you on TV.
Okay, in Chambers. Okay, so this is.